Hi everybody, Carolyn Caldwell here from Caldwell Evolution, and I am back with day 13 of the Organizing Spring Fling. Today I'd like to talk about visual noise and visual clutter. They're generally pretty much the same thing, although some people may use one and some people may use the other. Basically, the principle is the same. Visual noise is when visually what you see has a lot of differences to it. It might be differences in texture of the objects that you're seeing. It might be difference in color, difference in size, difference in the object itself, round, rectangular, square, and so forth. But when it's noisy, it means if you find something visually noisy, it means that you are somebody who is sensitive to a lot of visual disparity in what you're looking at. Some people are more sensitive than others. If you are somebody who tends to process visually, then you may or may not be sensitive to disparity. You might like to use your eyes to process the environment. You may not care whether or not it's very disparate or very different or very noisy. You may not use your eyes to process the environment. Perhaps your ears work better. But at the same time, you may find that when there's a lot of visual disparity that you find it makes you uncomfortable. You think, oh, that's really cluttered over there. So whichever one you are, if you do find that something is visually very noisy or uncomfortable for you, the things that you can do to sort that out are to just quieten down the differences. So I'm back here in my living lab doing some work for you, which is why I got my work clothes on. And I'm going to post some pictures with this video to show you some differences in visual texture and color and size and so forth that will hopefully show you an example of what I'm referring to. But if you do find something too noisy, you can first of all start by seeing if you can calm the colors down by putting the colors together, or putting the sizes together, or putting the colors and the sizes together. If that's not an opportunity for you, then you can possibly change the colors. So for example, if you are organizing if you're organizing a bookcase, some people will organize their bookcase by color. Now, there's no rule that says we have to organize by author, by subject, or by title. Unless you're running a library, you can organize your books on your bookcase any way you want. And I know that some organizers like to organize their books by colors, others like to do it by size. Other people use other subjects, but to quieten the noise, organizing by color or size will help you do that. If you have a whole lot of binders and you are sensitive to visual noise, try and get binders that are all one color, and you might even want to go with binders that are all white. All one color is less noisy than multiple colors. Having all white binders is going to be less noisy again still. If you are using containers in your pantry and you're very susceptible to visual noise, you'll want to use the same type of container and the same color of container. And unless you need to see what's in the container and you don't like to read the labels, then I would recommend that you get an opaque or a colored container so that you can't see the contents, but perhaps read the label instead. So I hope that's helpful, everybody. As I say, I will post some pictures with some examples along with this video. And once again, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye now.